Hello, and welcome to Business Connections. My name is Kalfani Stevens, and I am the Economic Development Director for the City of Farmington Hills. I invite you to join us as we learn about one of the many local companies that makes up the dynamic business community for Farmington Hills.
Hi, I'm Matt Lange, Executive Chef of the Ideal Bite Community Kitchen. I worked for several other people and worked my way up and was a sous chef at a few jobs ago, and then got promoted to Executive Chef, and then I went to actually open a restaurant for somebody else as the kitchen manager. And when you get to that point, you kind of want to make all the decisions yourself, and you're still answering to somebody else. So I kind of wanted to get to the point where I was the one making the final call. So I teamed up with my then business partner, Amy Jean, and she's now my wife, and we formed Ideal Bite Catering, and now we're here and we opened our restaurant. Catering, we moved into our, after we teamed up, we moved into our kitchen in Royal Oak, which was a much smaller space than where we are now. It was just a catering kitchen, and there was no walk-in business at all. So we have a 10 guest minimum, so 10 to, we don't really have an upper limit yet. We haven't established it yet, but we've done up to about 1,200 people for certain events. Do anything from street food, simple trays and regular catering you might see anywhere, all the way to high-end plated meals. We really, with both of us as chefs, it's made us very versatile and able to do a lot of different types of food, different ethnic foods that we might do, which you wouldn't expect from a standard caterer that we could do so much. Our concept was kind of upscale street food, so we wanted to have superior ingredients. We started eating organics a long time ago. When we started our family, we have 2 daughters, and we wanted to provide them with the best food that we could. We wanted to make sure that we didn't price ourselves out of the market, because organics are expensive. So what we wanted to do was provide comfort foods, street type foods, where we have these ingredients that are much better than you would find in most restaurants. That are, we highlight certain organic items. Our beef is grass-fed beef. It's quite expensive, and we have to charge a lot for our hamburgers, but we're hoping that people recognize that, and when they read the description, they understand that they're getting a superior product. We decided on quick service, so you actually come in and you will come up to the counter. We have some menus up front, so people can, at their leisure, just take a menu and sit down. We try to keep some good music going all the time, some blues or something that's comfortable for everybody. You can see we did kind of a rustic pallet wood tables, and we've got our crazy concrete floor that's, we're going for a casual style. So. When we're highlighting these really high level ground beef, or we're serving organic chicken for our chicken tenders, we knew we were going to be a family environment. We don't have a liquor license, so we're more of a family run store. So we knew there would be a lot of kids, and my wife and I got very frustrated when we would go out to eat, because we don't want to just give them a box of, chicken tenders or some mac and cheese that came out of a box. And so we try to focus those items. We have some of those things, but we're doing it much better. We're doing the organic chicken, we're doing our own homemade mac and cheese, where we know the ingredients going into it. So it's important to us. Our most popular, we do a fair amount of paninis on the press. So probably our most popular has always been our turkey panini. It's a shaved turkey with bacon and avocado and roasted tomatoes. We serve just about all of our food with this garlic aioli that I came up with. It's a really nice, I call it I almost want to call it everything sauce, because it goes on everything. And I would say that our slider menu has been doing very well. Parmesan garlic chicken sliders are very popular too. We'd heard some feedback from people when we first opened that people didn't know where a good fish fry was around here, and they thought that might be a good option for us, and we said, let's go for it. And we didn't want to just offer the standard cod or whatever whatever comes in. So we decided to go with a local product. We went with Lake Superior whitefish that we get out of Fortune Fish in Chicago. And it's a fantastic fish product. You don't see a lot of it on fish fries, but it works out great. It's a really good product. We do an all-you-can-eat fish fry. We have the wild-caught shrimp that we sell at the same time. Fantastic beer batter that goes with it. It's just light and delicate and just makes an amazing fish fry. It's really good. So Sunday brunch is that's something that's constantly evolving. We do a plated brunch, and every once in a while we'll do a large buffet. Like for Mother's Day and Father's Day, we did a huge buffet where we bring our big wood tables together and have just a whole buffet catering offering where we're doing prime rib, and for Father's Day we did smoked ribs and all kinds of like barbecue type things to be more of like a dad's Father's Day kind of thing. But we did it for Easter as well, where we had every Easter meal you've ever been to, we had all those side dishes and everything out there. So for a set price, people could come in and get that. Our normal Sunday brunch is a plated brunch where we do a separate menu from our regular menu. And it's things that we love. It's pecan bourbon butterscotch bread pudding. It's any kind of, we're doing some Benedict. I think the last one we did a soft shell crab Benedict, which was fantastic because it's the season right now, so we can pull them in, and those are the kind of things we love to do. We make most of our desserts here. We have a couple of vendors that we go to for specialty items like gluten-free desserts. We are getting into those as well, but as we open the store, we wanted to be able to provide a more robust offering. So we do purchase a few things to sell, but most of them are 100% homemade. My mother-in-law does a lot of our baking here, so that's ties in with a lot of our family. You'll see my mom up front, and our mother-in-law's in the back, and my wife's dad is, he might be out shopping for us. So we're all involved in the business, and we all pull together to make it work. So. We have a cooler up there that's a nice big 2 or 3 door cooler, and we use that as our merchandiser. It's a glass door cooler, so we store some of our extra drinks in there, but we also have a take and bake area where we provide meals to go, where if you want something a little bit more substantial than street food and burgers and stuff, we're doing stuff like lasagnas and chicken enchiladas and stuff you might take home to your family. If you drop in and check out our take and bake case, there's usually some good side items or salads. We try to always have a vegan soup on the menu. We have a fantastic lentil and chickpea soup that people have just flipped. You'd never know it was vegan. It tastes like there's some savory stock in there, but it's 100% vegan. We have a lot of specialty diets, and more we've noticed over catering before we opened this place that just about every job that was going out, we were providing vegetarian meals. That's been around forever. Gluten-free, and a lot of the allergies have seemed to surface recently, so that's something that all caterers are having to keep in mind, and anybody in the restaurant business, is that there's more and more of that. There's more allergies happening these days. We joined the chamber not long after opening, and got to meet a lot of the new people there. The city has been great. We obviously met all the people going through inspections, and met the behind-the-scenes people in the city when you're opening a business. And we're getting people. We're only a mile away from City Hall, so we're getting people in here. We get some police officers in sometime, and fire department guys, and everybody's been really happy that we're in this space and somebody's here doing something cool. They are very happy about it.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Business Connections. Hopefully, we were able to introduce you to your next night out, reacquaint you with a great service provider, or introduce you to the next big idea. It was our pleasure to show you all that this great community has to offer. If you are a business and would like more information on business development assistance or on business connections, please contact me at the number on the screen, 248-871-2506, or contact me by email, kstevens@fhgov.com. Again, I am Kalfani Stevens, Economic Development Director for the City of Farmington Hills.